Okay, let's go over homework 4.5, number 7. All right, let's find the inverse matrix of this given matrix A. So we're going to just write down the same matrix, 1, -1, 1, 0, -2, 1, and a 7, 6, 0, right? Then put the identity matrix right by it. So 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 0, 1. Right? Right, first thing is that, let's see, I already have 1 here, so we don't have to do anything there, but we have to turn this into 0. So I'm going to take row 1, multiply by -7, and add it to row 3. So that's going to give you new row 3. Right? So didn't do anything to row 1 and row 2. So just copy that. 1, -1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Then you have 0, -2, 1, 0, 1, 0. Right? Multiply this by 7, added to that, -7 added to that is 0. Right? So you have -1 times -7 and 7 added to that is 13. Right? And 1 multiplied by -7 added to 0 is -7. Right? Then 1 times -7 is -7 added to 0 is -7. 0 times 0 is 1, 0, then so 0. 0 times -7 is 0. Added to that is 1. All right, so we got that. So first column, we're finished with the first column. All right, the next thing is that we have to make sure that this is 1 right here. All right, so let's see, is there any easier way to get a 1? Let's see, I'll probably just divide through by -2. So let's go ahead and do that. -2, so times row 2, it's going to be new row 2. All right, we're going to have to deal with some fractions, but that shouldn't be too bad. All right, so no change on the first row. So 1, -1, 1, 1, 0, 0. All right, then third row is 0, 13. I don't like that number. -7 and -7, 0, 1. All right, then you have this guy, so divide by -2 is 0, divide by -2, 1, divide by -2, -1/2, and 0 divided by -2 is 0, 1, so -1/2. All right, and here's 0. All right. All right, the next thing is that we have to turn this guy and that guy into 0. So this guy wants 0. We want that guy to be 0. All right, so I'm going to take row 2 because row 2 has the leftmost one here. All right, then I'm going to just add it to row 1. So that's going to be our new row 1. Then I'm going to multiply by row 2 by -13 and add it to row 3. So that's going to be our new row 3. All right, let's do that. All right, no change in the second row, row 2. So I'll copy that. So 0, 1, -1/2, 0, -1/2, 0. All right. Then, so here we just basically add the second row to the first row. 0 plus 0, 1 is 1. 1 plus -1 is 0, which is what we wanted. All right, -2, 1, 1/2 plus 1 is +1/2. All right, and 0 plus 1 is 1. 1/2 plus 0 is, -1/2 plus 0 is -1/2. 0 plus 0 is 0. All right, then here we multiply, let's see, this guy, second row by -13 added to 0, so that's 0. 1 times -13 added to 13 is 0. All right, so it's a -1/2 times -13 is +13/2. minus, let's see, that's 14 over 2, so it's going to be negative 1/2 there too, right? Then 0 times 13 plus negative 7 is still negative 7. All right, so it's a negative 1, let's see, 1/2 times negative 13 is positive 13 over 2. Added to 0 is 13 over 2, right? And 0 times negative 13 is 0, added to 1 is 1. All right, then let's see, we're done with the first two columns, and we have to turn this into 1. So I'm going to multiply row 3 by negative 2, right? That's going to be our new row 3, right? So let's do that. So go here. I might run out of room, right? No change in the first row. So it's a 1, 0, 1/2, and a 1, negative 1/2, 0. Right, 0, 1, negative 1/2, 0, negative 1/2, 0. Right, so multiply everyone by negative 2 on the third row. It's a 0, 0. Right, so multiply by negative 2, so that's going to be positive 1. Negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. Right, so that's the 13 over 2 times negative 2 is negative 26. Right, actually, negative, sorry about that. It's negative 13. Negative 13. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Right? So we got 1, so we just need to get rid of this, so this guy, we want this to be 0, and we want this 1/2 to be 0 as well. Right? So these are the last two operations. So we take a row 3, multiply by negative 1/2, then add it to row 1. So that's going to be our new row 1. And row 3 multiplied by positive 1/2 added to row 2. That's going to be our new row 2. Right? So let's do that operation. So over here, right? Nothing happens to the third row. So I'll just keep that 0, 0, 1, 14, negative 13, negative 2, right? Right, so we multiply this by 1/2 added to 0 is still 0. Multiply 0 by 1/2 added to 1, still 1. Multiply 1 by 1/2 added to negative 1/2 is 0, which is what we wanted. Right, 14 times 1/2 is 7, added to 0 is 7. Right, negative 13 times 1/2 is negative 13 over 2. Added to negative 1 over 2, so negative 14 over 2, which is negative 7. Right, so this is negative 2 times 1/2 is negative 1, added to 1 is negative 1. All right, so last one, let's see, we multiply 0 by negative 1/2 plus 1 is 1. 0 times negative 1/2 added to 0 is still 0. All right, 1 times negative 1/2 added to positive 1/2 is 0. All right, we're done with that. All right, then you 14 times negative 1/2 is negative 7, added to 1 is negative 6. All right, so you have negative 13 times negative 1 over 2 is 13, positive 13 over 2. And plus now negative 1/2 is 12 over 2. So that will be 6, right? Then negative 2 multiplied by negative 1/2 is 1, added to 0 is 1, right? So we have what shows up here is the inverse matrix, right? So that's going to be negative 6, 6, 1, and 7, negative 7, negative 1, by 14, and negative 13, and negative 2. All right, let's double check with the calculator. Okay, let's use a calculator to just to make sure we got the right numbers. Okay, so we go to matrix. All right, so I'm gonna just use a matrix. So go to 1. Oh, actually, not that one. Sorry, I have to edit that one. So go to matrix, and I have to edit. So a matrix. So this is 3 by 3. So 3, enter, 3, enter, and you have to enter the original matrix. 1, -1, enter, 1, enter, 0, enter, -2, enter, 1, enter, 7, enter, 6, enter, 0, enter. All right, so that's the matrix. All right, so let's go to the regular screen, and let's pull out that matrix, matrix A. All right, then you take the inverse. Right, so inverse matrix is -6, 6, 1, 7, -1, -1, 14, -13, -2. So we got that correct. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.